Well, this is not normally the video that I would be posting, but it's a little long. And what happened was we had a really bad storm come through pretty close to us. And we had a couple of, or a family that had rented one of our campers that was down here at Pickett State Park. It's in Tennessee. And there was a lot of damage going into the park. Luckily, the campgrounds were spared most of the damage. There's a few limbs, a few trees down here and there. But I'm about ready to go. And so just be patient, bear with me. And we'll look at some of the damage as we're coming out of the park and head back toward home. I'm trying something with the camera. Let's hope it works. If not, you may never see this video. But you can see right up here at the fork that there has been a tree down. And they have already kind of split it, cut it up, making sure that they could clear the way. Now, I was down here just a couple days ago to deliver this trailer, and there was none of this damage that was here at this time. And once we get out on the main road, you're going to see that there's that it's going to be months or even years in a lot of these places before it looks back to the way it was. Looks back to normal. See a few limbs over this way, a few branches down. We're moving up to the main office. Back here in the campground, and cabins are here. I think they told the campers just kind of to gather up their things and go. They weren't even allowed to stay in the campground. So you'll see signs throughout, especially when I get up here through the main road. You can already see a little bit of some debris up there. They've even closed the park, and that hardly ever happens. There's a lot of traffic down here, I think, just people looking at all the damage on these, from these trees. Both sides of the road. Turn off my favorite group. You'll see it when we come up on it. It is really bad through here. One of the rangers had said that if this had shifted a little bit, it would have gone right into the campground. And the campground was fairly full. It's Memorial Day weekend 2024. I met some of the vehicles, some of the road crews still working in some of the worst areas as I was coming in. And this is not even the worst spot, or at least it wasn't whenever I was coming in about an hour and a half ago or so. It's a trailhead there down to the natural bridge. I'm just glad I'm not bringing the camper in on that side of the road with how these lines have been sagging down. These guys were setting up as I was coming through earlier. And they are absolutely awesome to get down here and get this done as quickly as they have, with as much damage. They do not get enough credit. There was a few places in town that had gotten some damage, but nothing too much like this. I don't like that limb there to the right, but we just go ahead and bring the trailer on through. I'm pulling a 26-foot travel trailer behind me. This is what I was talking about whenever I was coming through. They just cut it enough to be able to make traffic passable. You can see this whole section was damaged. Power lines still down in a few places. That's probably the worst section down through here, but it starts almost at the entrance into the park. I'll probably end this, or I'm going to end this video here pretty soon. We saw the worst of the damage, I think. Still places here and there, but that was most of it. And Pickett State Park is pretty popular in this area, and a lot of people visit it on a year-round, daily basis. So they've got cabins and a campground and a lot of trails. Here was the fun part, and me pulling a big travel trailer behind me. I hope people on the other side are going slow and being nice. And they are. Nobody even coming. And then 3 trucks set up right here trying to get everything back going. I was definitely surprised to come back down here and see how much damage had been done from just a couple of nights ago. It has rained so much here that it's just the ground is wet, the trees don't have anything to hold on to. Had some high winds. I think yesterday they said we got about an inch, well, 8/10 of an inch in roughly about 30-40 minutes, I believe, is what the newscaster said on the radio, on the local radio. I see the "be prepared to stop" sign there. That's where the worst of this started. So just for the amount of damage in a short amount of time that happened, it's pretty amazing.